Ferrari, the movie that came out a few years ago. So, this here is the car that's the character name of Lorenzo Bandini. He drove for Ferrari. So this is the car that there at Le Mans for Ferrari. In real life, it's, as I said, the Ferrari, and it's the 330, and then P3 race car. Alright, and in the game, we use the swinger. And in order to get the swinger, you gotta go to your phone, to the internet, and then you find Legendary. And then you're just gonna go down and, so you gotta hit tutor, and then go down until you find it. It's gonna be right here in the middle, somewhere. Oh, it's this one right here. This is the car you want, red. That's because that's the color we want. So just hit order. And it's gonna say you don't have insufficient funds because I don't have enough to get it. But if you do have enough to get it, what you want to do is select the garage you want to put it in. Then hit X and confirm purchase. Wait about 5-10 minutes, and then you'll get a message saying that it's been delivered to you. On the lower left-hand side of your screen, just above your map, you'll get a message saying that it's been delivered to you. And then once that's why I was inside, because it's dark. Once that happens, and you get a little message that says it's been delivered to you, whatever garage. Alright, so once the purchase is completed, and you get a little message on the lower left hand side of your screen, right above the map, it'll say that it's been delivered. When that happens, just come to your phone, call your mechanic from your phone, and have him deliver the car to you. Just like this.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
And then you're just gonna find whatever garage you had it in. For me, it's Del Poro, and then Del Poro 4, or Del Poro Heights, sorry, 4, and then Swinger. I'd hit X,
I'll get back to it then.
and then it would deliver to me. Once he delivers it, you're gonna get in it, and you're gonna take it to your local Los Santos Customs for customization purposes. Alright guys, I'm not sure if you're a fan of Ford vs Ferrari. I found the movie really good, but it's up to you. So I thought I'd make this build for you guys using the swinger. So once we get over here to LS Customs, we can get started with the build. While I'm driving though, it's a good time to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Also go to my channel and check out all my playlists. I have tons of playlists for you guys to look at and enjoy. I got something over there for everybody. If you're a fan of Disney, I got the Cars characters over there. If you're a fan of horror, I got horror movie cars over there. If you're a fan of Fast and Furious, I have Fast and Furious cars over there. And if you're a fan of celebrities, like Betty White, I just built Betty White's car today. And Elvis's pink Cadillac, and then the ZZ Top Illuminator. All three of those are in a folder called Making, well, not a folder, but a playlist called Making the Cars of the Stars. That's what it's called. It's called Making the Cars of the Stars. That's the one you'll find all the celebrity builds in, including Betty White's car. Okay, I'm gonna pull in here really quickly. Well, again, we'll get started with this build. Alright, so as you can see, when we're pulling in here, it's an Ocelot Swinger, Classic, Sports Classic. Alright, first thing we want to do when we start any build is to go to armor this thing all the way up to 100%. Brakes, you're going to go race brakes. Engine, you're going to go, none of this matters. This is all cosmetic, except for the engine tunes. So just make sure you put that level 4 length. Alright, so the only thing that matters on this part is to go here to EMS level 4. Back out of there. Your exhaust, I'm just leaving in stock. Explosives, you don't need to blow up your car, so you don't need to put explosives on it. For the grill, you just go stock grill. And then for the headlights, you just leave these stock, okay? You didn't have anything like this. I mean, you could add these if you wanted, but I don't think he had these. Just leave these off, okay? I chose the stock ones because as I looked at it, it didn't have any of that. For the hood, this is your stock hood. I came in one all the way down here to the alt hood. That's the one that I wanted to do, and yeah, so the alt hood is the one that I chose to use for this. Sorry, I'm for some live. Okay, I got you on mute momentarily. I'll be back with you in a little while as soon as I finish. So I chose the alt hood right here, guys. For now, that's the hood that I chose to use. And then for the horn, this is all your guys' choice. Doesn't matter what you choose for the horn. The lights, for the headlights, I just left these stock. I didn't do neons, there was no neons. Now the car comes like this. This is your stock car, except for the gold rims. So what you want to do is you want to come down 1, 2, 3, 4 to the commercial racing livery, number 14. This is the one that looks close to that livery, so you're going to go ahead and choose this one here. Okay, and then for your loss prevention, you only need that if you steal the car, not if you buy it. So for your plate, I just go blue on white, that's fine. Now for your respray, your primary color, you just go in metallic, then you find in red. Okay, that's the one you want. Okay, secondary color, metallic, red. Okay, trim color, I'm pretty sure the inside of his car was black. So we'll just leave that black. Okay, then we don't want to sell it, so trim color black. Okay, that looks good. Now suspension, this is how your car comes. I went down 1, 2 street suspension, and then make sure you come here and put the race transmission on it. And then for your trunk, I just left the stock trunk. Turbo, make sure you add your turbo. And for your wheel type, this was track, and then you come to Dinka SPL. That's the ones you want. Those are the ones that look the closest to the ones you had in it. Now for your rim color, you go to gold. For your tire design, you want to make sure you use these white atomic tires. And then tire enhancements, you go bulletproof. Tire smoke, go black. Okay, black. Now you didn't have any tinting on his windows, like you didn't have anything like this, so just go none. Okay. Then we're gonna back out. It's always night when I'm live. Oh my gosh, Rockstar, without fail, it's always night. How am I supposed to tell the people in my car if it's night? There we go. Okay, well, I'll just park over here in the light. That works. Alright, so I just parked it over here in the light, so that works. Alright guys, so you can check it out. This is the finished build for the Ferrari. Sorry about that. The Ferrari Ferrari 330 P3. It's this character's name is Lorenzo Bandini in the movie Ford vs Ferrari, which came out a few years ago. Okay, guys. It came out a few years ago. If you guys haven't seen this movie yet, I recommend seeing it. It's not bad, especially if you like cars and Ferraris and Fords. And it's a good movie if you like race movies. I'm not gonna tell you what happens. I'm not gonna tell you about the end or anything. Just it's a good movie. All right, so this is the car I chose to use in the game to represent that car. That's an Ocelot Swinger. So you would get this car from the phone, from the internet, from Legendary. Then you would go to two-door, scroll down the middle here until you see a red car. There it is, the Swinger. Okay, that's the car you want. click that, buy that, get it in red. Once your purchase is completed, call up your mechanic. Once your purchase is completed, you pick your garage, and it's wait about 10-15 minutes depending on your server. It'll say your car has been delivered. Once that happens, call your mechanic from your phone.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
And then what you would do is you find the garage, you stuck it in, okay? For me, it's actually Del Poro 4. Del Poro for Heights 4. So it's right here at the top. Then I would just hit X to have it delivered to me. And then once he delivers it, you get in it. Then you bring it to your local Los Santos Customs. Customization purposes. See, there's LS Customs. I just happen to be sitting in the parking lot of LS Customs. I know it's getting to be light, so you guys can see this car a little bit better. It went from dark to light. Alright, so here's the finished Ferrari from Ford vs. Ferrari. This is Leonardo okay, I can talk. Sorry, not Leonardo. Lorenzo, sorry guys. Lorenzo Bandini's Ferrari. It's the 330 P3. It's the race car version of the Ferrari in the game. Remember that this was the era that they were at Le Mans. So these were the old school race cars, you know, the old school Ferraris. They weren't those like F1 kind of cars. They were the Le Mans type cars. So this is more like an old school Ferrari and Le Mans looking car. So it's got that old school Ferrari look to it. It didn't have that, you know, F1 body yet. So it wasn't in the F1 era yet. It was in that old school Ferrari era. So I really like how this turned out. It's really kind of sharp. Turned out good. Alright guys. Well, I'm gonna drive this over to my TV and movie car garage, which is behind me. And while I'm doing that, it's a great time to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you have a request for a car you'd like to see me build on the channel, hit me up and let me know, and I'll do it for you on a future video. Where's my office from there? Oh yeah, it was starting to go there. It's over here. There we go. Alright guys. So yeah. So anyway, while I'm driving over there, it's a great time to remind you guys, like, comment, subscribe. If you're new here, check out my channel. Subscribe. And then check out my playlist on my, and then everybody check out my playlists on my channel. If you're new or not, go over there, check out my playlists. I have something for everyone. If you're a fan of horror, I have a fan of, if you're a fan of horror, I have a channel, playlist on the channel called Making TV and Horror Cars in GTA. If you're a fan of celebrities, I just started a playlist called Making the Cars of the Stars. And that currently has Elvis's pink Cadillac, Betty White's 77 Cadillac, and then the ZZ Top Eliminator. So that's what's in this playlist right now. It's going to be, you know, an ongoing thing that I add to as I add more celebrities to it. So the one I just added today was Betty White. But on this one, guys, I wanted to. This is the build for the Ford vs. Ferrari. Ferrari 330. Sorry about that. Yep. This is the Ford vs. Ferrari 330 P3, driven by the character of Lorenzo Bandini in the movie. All right. Again, it's built on the Ocelot Swinger. Okay. I think this came out really cool, guys. So, do me a favor, if you like the video, smash that like button. Let me know. Like I can talk today. It lets me know you care. Alright guys. Also, go to my channel, check out all my playlists, and I'm sure you'll find something for everybody. I have a bunch of Fast and Furious videos over there on a playlist. I have a bunch of Cars characters builds over there on a playlist. I have a bunch of TV and movie car builds over there on playlists. If you're a fan of The Simpsons, I have The Simpsons. If you're a fan of Family Guy, I have the Family Guy guys. So go over check out my channel, guys. I have a ton of stuff for everybody, and I'm always adding to it. Alright, guys. That will conclude this video. I appreciate you guys watching my video. Also, do me a favor. If you love it, smash that like button. And do me a favor, if you're new here, subscribe. And then we will see you guys on a future video. Take care, everybody.